Welcome to the traveling pod. This is Bente, and we are now sitting in a car going to an island called Bako. And the driver is also our guide, and he start entertaining us directly and tell about what we will meet and see in this fabulous national park, which is an island. So we will go about 1 hour with the car and then with a boat. And the boat will not be able to go into the beach. We will have some problem, but we will manage. So continue listening.
But it's not a big one, it's usually a small one. But then when you know that when the crocodile, when they are small one at the bank, down in under your boat will be the big one. So that is the reason sometimes we have to be very careful at the river there.
And there is where we have to go off the boat.
Yeah, and also at the sea, at the beach, you are not supposed to swim.
Oh, okay.
Not supposed to swim because we have crocodiles there.
And how many accidents?
We have one incident in 2006. A 12-year-old boy have been eaten up. That is in our village. So that's why we have to be very careful when come to the river, because our river there is one of the 10 river in Sarawak, have been gazetted as one of the river which is very congested with crocodiles. 1 kilometer we have 16 crocodiles, big and small. So you just imagine that.
And they're just waiting for us now. They're hungry. They come in the feeding time.
I can tell you, the crocodiles there, they are man-eater.
They are man-eater.
Yes, they are man-eater because they are saltwater crocodile. And it is very dangerous too when you try to expose yourself to the water there. That's why we don't allow people to swim. But of course there is no incident about the people have been attacked by the crocodile at the beach. But we still have to take precaution.
But is this the island called Satang?
Satang is you have to go to Damai first.
Uh-huh.
But at this time is not the right place, not the right time to go to Satang is because of the sea condition.
Yeah.
Satang is a turtle island. Satang is also a diving area. It's just like Tioman and also Redang. It's a very good place for you to do the snorkeling there. We have a lot of beautiful undersea garden.
Okay.
Yeah, at Satang Island. It's very beautiful. Just like when you ever been to Redang Island or Perhentian Island or Tioman, it's almost the same as that. But the only thing is, of course, in the physical development of Satang is very less. It's only one chalet there, and then a place, an office where they got a place where they got the hatchery for the turtle. So if you want to see the turtle laying eggs, you just come over to Satang and stay overnight there.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course the price is a bit expensive.
How much?
I think is going there for the snorkeling is 450 ringgit per person. If you are staying overnight, it's almost 1,950 ringgit per person because everything is included, plus your food and everything. All included here, your stay in Satang. So if you want to come to Satang, you can come during May to October.
Not now.
Yeah, not now because now it's very dangerous. The sea, sometimes the wave can reach up to 6 meters, and even can reach up to 20 meters too when there's a strong wind at the sea. So hopefully today will be okay, just like yesterday. We can go to the sea stack.
Yeah.
If you are interesting to go for the coastal cruise, then we can get a boat. They'd have to pay an extra pay for that. That is around 50 ringgit per boat. You go there and then back to the HQ. It is very interesting, very entertaining. You don't feel regret when you go there doing the coastal cruise, because you can see a lot of beautiful landscape of the rock formation at the beach in Bako National Park.
And today we are trekking around this island.
We are going to do the short trek today. I'm not going to bring you to a long trek. It's because of the raining. One thing is, some of the long trek, they got a stream which got a very strong current water after the raining. Second, slippery, and sometimes it's quite dangerous when they got some climbing and going down on the steep,
Yeah.
So I try to control that, not to do the long trek at this moment. So we go to a short trek, a trek where you can find animals.
Yeah, what animal?
Proboscis monkey,
Oh, yeah.
silverleaf, macaque.
Monkey.
Yeah, macaque, the monkey, the ordinary monkey that we have here. We have 3 types of monkey, and then I try to bring you to see maybe snakes. Yesterday, my guests saw 1 snakes, the Bornean keel, Pete's viper.
They are dangerous.
They are venomous. Second, venomous to after the cobra.
I'm
But-
happy if I don't see a snake.
No, you can see snakes, but those snakes they don't really bring harm to you, because those snakes they only stay on the branch, you know,
On the tree.
on a tree.
So don't
But-
hold the tree.
Yeah, don't hold the tree, don't shake the tree. When you go to the green, don't shake the green, or otherwise, if the snake is on the top there, it can fall on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the vipers. But of course, there are some other snakes which are not non-venomous snakes, like racer, brown back snake. They got some others like we call it a cat snakes. You know, they are not venomous.
And you know everything about this. And you can take care of us.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You have enough tourists.
I'm a retired doctor.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
But I'm not a clinician. I'm more on pathology. National parks. However, there are some of them are still under research. I give you an example. Eurocoma longifolia jack. There's one of the famous medicinal plant that we have in Malaysia, especially in Bako National Park. The Eurocoma longifolia jack is a kind of plant that you can find the mixture of coffee plus this longifolia in the market. When you go to the coffee shop, you heard people asking for Ali Cafe. When they said it's Ali Cafe, means that that is the coffee which is mixed together with the longifolia jack. Because longifolia jack, the nickname is Tongkat Ali. So they use the name of Tongkat Ali. When you heard people calling that Tongkat Ali, meaning to say that is referred to that Eurocoma longifolia jack. We have some other plant like Kachip Fatima. Longifolia jack is meant for male. Kachip Fatima is meant for female. So both are meant for sexual energy, for men and women. Besides that, we have some other plant like we can eat inside the cosmetic, you know, which can get rid of the scars on your face, make your skin very smooth. And at the same time, we also have a stingless bees, where the honey is very nutritious. and it is good, and we have a lot of that honey in our market. If you want to try, you can buy. You can mix that honey inside the shampoo or your bathing shampoo to make your skin very smooth. And for those who love to have an anti-aging agent, we can use that honey to make you look more beautiful, more nourishment, more sexy. Not only the honey, but we have the natural royal jelly that we can collect from the bees, either ordinary bees or stingless bees. This is northern Kotching city. Now Kotching city is a very big city which is managed by 2 mayors. The place where you stay just now is under Kotching South, which managed by the Kotching South mayors. But here is Kotching City North. So what happened is, why the government is putting 2 mayors to look after the Kotching city is one reason. Is because the Kotching South is very congested. It's the only way for the government to maintain Kotching South is by putting 1 mayor to look after the maintenance of the Kotching South. But the government now is putting the focus on developing the northern part of Kotching. So now you can see a lot of development. This is the housing for the people. When you see the people that in Saravak here, we are divided into several class of people, you know. These are the high medium class people. There are also some, we call it low medium class people. They are not rich, but they are not poor. They are poor people like me. I'm staying in a village. We are the poor people. There are some areas where the government is putting rich people on that area, only rich people. Yeah. The reason is the government want to make the housing a proper housing for the people, so that it won't be congested as what happened in Kotching South. So the government is planning well on this area. So that's why you can see the housing is not congested around this area. This is the private medical center, Norma Medical Center. This is where I worked before.
So it's true then.
Yeah. This is where I worked before.
Now go from a doctor to drive a taxi. Yeah?
No, I tell you, in guiding activity, it's not only me. We got lawyers, we got engineers become the guide. A lot of professions become a guide. Some of these people, they really get bored with their own profession, so they turns into something else, you know. And not only a medical line people going to be a guide, but some like medical doctors in some other line, they become a politician. Mostly in Sarawak here, 40% of these medical doctors, they become politicians. Some become a fabric merchant. That was more surprised that one of the medical doctor from India, his father was a fabric merchant. He's taking the business back from his father, and his father said, don't continue as a doctor, look after the business, because they want to give a lot of money compared to a doctor, because here we have thousands of private clinics in Kotching. They're not having a very good business, you know, because they really relies on sick people. If there's a lot of sick people, then they got business. So these doctors, sometimes they always pray so that a lot of sick people coming to them, only then they got business. Some of the clinic also, some of them closed down. But compared to Kuala Lumpur, it's different. Kuala Lumpur is not only a private clinic, but private medical center. If you put another 10 more private medical center in Kuala Lumpur, also not enough. The population in Kuala Lumpur is 5 million. The Sarawak people, the whole of Sarawak is 3.5 million. They are scattered around. In Kotching alone is around 800,000 only, not less than a million. We don't need a lot of clinic, we don't need a lot of medical center to be in Kotching.
So what is the average age of the Malaysian people?
At the moment, when you see the statistic, the average age of the people of Malaysia is 60% below 50 years. Below 50. 40% are more than 50 years. Those who are more than 70 years, of course, maybe around 5 to 10%. So more to youngsters in Malaysia. That's why the government is putting a lot of development, which is more to the what we call the human development.
have been listening to our guide taking us to Bako National Park. So continue to listen tomorrow and see what happened. Musiken vi hörde i programmet kommer ifrån Ben Sound Free Music.